Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. Seems to be the only time I have right now for this. Alright, so I modified the ship so that way it can handle the crabs. Now these bins are heavy. Don't kid yourself, they're 100 each. It's a lot of weight to put on a ship this early in the game because I don't have medium modular engines or large modular engines, just the small ones, right? So what we need to do is the last thing I was working on was maneuverability, all those things in the water. So yeah, we just need a couple of these. Alright, and then we just need 4 switches. And 2 numbers. Oh, I'm doing this in mirror mode. Alright, one is going to be 1. And that is going to be 1. Of course, like I say, eventually we're going to add technology and all that kind of stuff to it, but for now we just kind of want it to be, the boat is just very basic, and then of course the what am I getting at here? The boat is very basic. This is just going to be the panel, a composite panel in for the thruster panel. Right, so what am I trying to say or get at here? I have no idea. I should probably label these as well. Let's see. Front right, front left. I'm gonna hook them up backwards anyways. Probably doesn't matter. RAR left. There we go. Alright. Right, left, right. Okay. And we just need 4 channels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I don't know if I want to have this so you flip a switch and they turn on, or if I just want to have them as like a toggle button. Probably just a toggle button for now, like a push button, because we can do that in the panel. We can design the panel how we want. It could be a flip switch, so when we turn it on we're constantly turning, or it only moves when we press a button, which I kind of like that. It only moves when we press the button, and that way we can be real sensitive with it. Here, so we'll just put this control box in for now. Like I say, a lot of these are going to be merged, right? So I'll move that into one little panel, you know, this into 2 little panels. Then I'll shrink this down. These are probably going to be keypads eventually. So, what do we have here? We'll make them all buttons. Alright, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got all our buttons, and then this will be front right. I was saying eventually I'll start using these panels more, right? I just had to kind of get it into my mind. So front right, make it really easy. Rear right, rear left, and then that one goes there. There we go. It doesn't have to be much, but that should be enough to push us sideways. All right. So now the bins, as we can see with the bins, this ship is going to be sideways. So the ship is going to be this way. Has to be this way, because that bin is going to be facing this way, right? And so in order for us to be hopefully wide enough to let's see, one, oh yeah, two, it'll be just wide enough to be able to get all the crabs, which is cool. Okay, so now what we get to do is we get to design it. Now it comes at a cost, right? This is to spawn this is 30,000, and then to spawn the boat, because we need to have a boat. You know, I only have 50,000 left, so I'll only have 20,000 left by the time I'm done playing around. Now it is gonna should make a decent amount of money. All right. Eventually, I don't have stairs right now. Eventually, this is going to be stairs with railings. I think it's cool. It's a cool design. All right, let's turn it on. Fast. I like it. It's fast. No, we could just set the farm up just down the coast here a little bit. I think it'll be all right, actually. I don't have the nav lights activated. It's alright. Alright, we'll see what that does. So it's going to anchor to the sea floor, and then I'll come over here and connect to it, and then unanchor it and tow it away is how that's basically how it's going to work. think. Huh. It appears to just be sitting there. I hope it doesn't fall over. I guess we'll find out. Ooh, that's nice. Just idols. Now watch, I'm gonna bump into it. Oh, don't do that. I'm gonna bump into it and knock it over. I wonder if we can get away with 4 meters on that. Alright, 16 will work for now. Try and bring it in here. Right now, ideally, I'll have my diving equipment on, right, while I'm in the water. Which I don't have any diving equipment on this boat. That's alright. Okay, now, do I have, where are the controls for these ones? I wonder if there are controls for these ones. Huh. Wow, I'm off to a great start so far. That's alright. What I like about the ropes is that you can disconnect them and reconnect them and it'll change the length. So we're actually pulling the boat back. We're pulling the boat back here. Pulling the boat back. Alright. I don't have any survival equipment on either. It's chilly. Alright, well, let's go forward a little bit. Let's see if we can go forward. We don't want to go too fast. Because we are just kind of dragging this thing, right? It's going to destroy itself. But if it, so we just go slow. Now, I don't know how we're going to stand this thing up in the water. I'm going to have to try something. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Take a spot there, cat. You're on the keyboard. You're on the keyboard. Alright, we just come down the coast a little bit here. Now, I want to see, because we're kind of going backwards a little bit here. Now, let's see. If it's not anchoring. I see. Let's see here. There we go. Now the only problem is going to catch on the ship. Oh boy. I wonder. Well, if it would bounce me off, that would be fantastic. And then I could just sort of stand up beside it. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Bounce me off, bounce me off, bounce me off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Because we just want to pick it up. This is what happens when you don't connect your winches. Oh boy. Come on. Whew. That was close. Whew. Okay, so now it's anchored. Now it's anchored. Sweet. Look at that, just under the surface. Oh. All right, we'll bring this back, and then what we'll do, like, because I want to add, eventually I want to add more technology to this also, right? I want to add video feed, and there's a lot to it, so that's why I don't want to go too crazy with it. I just wanted to plant it, see if it works, you know, check out the concept, because we don't really have, like, you know, crabs aren't the only thing we can really farm like this. You know, everything else, minerals, that kind of stuff, it's going to take a completely different setup. Yeah, so that's kind of why we're sort of, I'm playing around with this and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I have the dive suit. So that's why I'm playing around with it. You know. So, like, because, let's see, how can I justify this? There's a grind to everything. And, you know, if this can eliminate some of that grind, then all the power, I think all the power to it, right? That's sort of where I'm going. Can't do oil yet. And even if I did oil, a lot of it is loading and unloading. So what do you do when you're loading and unloading, right? So if we have crabs as well, then it just gives me something else I can do while I'm loading and unloading. What's going on here? What is going on here? All right. There, that works for there. So we have a couple of diving suits. Maybe we'll put some equipment here. Put some binoculars. Let's see here. Flare. I should put some fishing rods on here too, actually. Flashlight for sure. Couple of glow sticks. You know, it does like it this color. What else? What else? What else? Oh, we're probably gonna need. There's sharks, right? So we're probably gonna need a spear gun for underwater. Where's that? Spear gun. There it is. And then we need the spear gun ammo. All right, then we need a couple of blanks here. In case we need to swap our suit quickly. Yeah, and then of course underwater welding torches, blah, 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 blah. And then we need just a couple of blank. Where are they here? A couple of blank. The small ones. The singles. That's empty. Does it not come up with the EQ? It might not. Where is it here? Alrighty. Do I need to unlock it? No, I don't need to unlock it. There it is there. There it is there, hiding away. There we go. Alright, then the other thing we needed was survival equipment. And probably some, what's a crab boat, right? So if we get attacked, yeah, we'll have some survival equipment. We'll need, let me put this up here. Let's see. Put that there, and then of course we want this just in case we get attacked. Before we sink, we can shoot. Rifle or the SMG? We'll go with an SMG. And we need SMG ammo. Alright, we got plenty of ammo. Plenty of equipment. These are just little firefighting equipment. We've got our diving suits. I'd say that's pretty well set up. Oh, the last thing I wanted to check. These didn't have electricity. Where are we here? They didn't have any electricity. Oh, and they don't turn on either. I might as well turn on the systems. There's a few things here that still probably need looking through. Okay, we'll save that. There we go. So now, before we spawn this in again, all right, we have enough fuel. I'm gonna wait out the night and just wait till the morning, and then we'll spawn it in, and we'll do a dry run. There won't be a whole lot of crabs, but there'll be a little bit. Get some money for it. Oh, there's probably, I probably am not ready. I'm probably overlooking some things already. So now, as I was saying, it's a good thing I put the crane on there, because you see we're below the water. So now I can raise the crane up. This will be cool. This is going to be interesting. So first thing we need to do is sail over there and align ourselves. Alright, so let's see, we've got this. I know we needed electricity too in the back here. These winches weren't even connected. I thought they were. Those have nothing in them. Okay. I guess. All right, so that's gonna help. That's gonna help a lot more. The other thing was these thrusters. Panel comes in. Four, three, two, and one. There we go. All right, so that should solve those problems. That should solve those problems. That should solve those problems. I'm going to turn this up a little bit, and let's go to like there. That should be some Stormworks music coming through. Now it's 70,000 to spawn this. This simple accessory. All right. All right, let's suit up, and then let's go down there. I like that so much. Then we come out of the water, and then is there even crabs in there? There might not be any crabs in there. Oh, there's a couple. There's a couple. All right. There's a couple. So oh, nice. Look at that. Got some money. Money, money, money. Okay. I like when I get money for nothing. That's cool. How much do they get? Like 6 grand? Got 23,000 left. Okay, so I could yeah, there we go. Can do that. Look at that. There's enough power. Almost enough power. we go. So something like that. Now, we need to go forward just a little bit. Alright, now I don't know where... Are there anchors on the back? Are there anchors on the front? No, there are. Okay. That kind of sucks. Oh. That I didn't anticipate. So we'll take this one here. Oh yeah, there is. Alright. So... Wow, like basically... That's cool. Alright, let's see if I can get this connected. Oh, no! Oh, that hurt. So obviously, when it's storming around, it's going to be a different story. Doesn't want to connect. Go away. There we go. Now, this is where I was saying, you see how we're rotating it. So we need to make sure that the ship is, oh, that's our maximum height. Whew. Yeah, rotate around a little bit more. Now we're probably gonna lose some crab. Like that's the whole idea here. The idea is not to like, you know, this. I'm playing around. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Hey, let's see, and then. So this here. Over on this. See, that might even be enough there. I just want to make sure that we're I'm able to get as much crabs out of that as possible. See this one on this side? It's a little suspect. If I can come this way just a little bit, I will. I don't know if I can. Right, I'm gonna lose all those crabs on that one side, I think. There we go. Get out of there. Oh, I fell down again? Ah. Oh yeah, because you can't go through there, duh. It's a belt. Alright, so now it's pretty much sitting right on top. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping it would do. Now, let's see if it catches them. It does, right into the system. Oh no! Look! It let them all go. How come? Look at how many I lost. Huh. Oh, off the back there. Oh, yes. See, so I still got to make sure. Alright, well, that's on testing all this stuff out. Yeah, the alignment is still really, obviously really important on all that stuff. Okay, let's get back into here. I think it's cool. And then this just goes right back down into the... Oh, did not mean to do that. I just disconnected. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I went up the right way. Alright, let's see if we can grab this other pod here. Perfect, just like that. That's what I like. Nice and easy. See if we can figure this out this time. Oh, cell phone alarm. Alright, without getting stuck here, let's see if we can figure this out. So if we try and empty it now, we're going to lose crabs on the back side, right? We're going to lose crabs on the back side. So what I want to do is, how do we prevent that from happening, I wonder? Maybe that's got it. Oof. See, I need some lights. Gonna need some lights on here. It's gonna need a whole bunch of stuff. That might have it. I think some of it's still. Let's see. If we bring this side down a little bit here. Yeah, see, it's just on the side. It's too bad. It's tricky. It's tricky to get this thing. To see these ones here are gonna release. Oh, maybe. Well, maybe we'll just do it. We'll just pulse it slowly. See what happens. Where's the button? Where's the button? There it is. Couldn't tell. Couldn't tell we were losing any. It's too dark. It's too dark. Can I turn the lights on? Alright. That seemed to catch a lot more. Holy moly. See, just a matter of playing around, right? Playing around with it, and then we'll get it eventually. I don't know if I lost too many. I don't think I lost any that time. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so then let's go down here. I'm freezing. Let's do that. So I'll have to add a spotlight on here. You know. The usual cool stuff, right? The usual cool stuff. This one seems to be. Let's see, maybe if we put it down a little bit, it'll come forward a little bit. all the stuff I gotta worry about with these lobster pods. Alright, let's see if we can make that work. Oh boy. There we go. Did it? Oh no, it didn't push down. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Nice. Now we're connected. Everything's good. There we go. Down they go. Of course, now the last thing we need to figure out, or one of the last few things that we will need to figure out, is we need to have a way to empty the crabs. I suppose I could just back up to the hopper. I suppose I could just back up to it right now. The weather's good right now, right? But we need to make a way so that way the vacuum can come down, and then we sort of can like grab it, and so that way it doesn't move around while we're underneath it. Like that, like as soon as you get close to it, it decides it's dropping down for some reason. I don't even know. Whatever. Let's get it up. Let's get it on the boat. There we go. So is that 23,000? Nice. I like it. That's basically the whole operation. Oh, we made about 10 grand just with that little bit there. So that's what I mean. We don't want to, like, you know, totally make it, totally break the game. But that is fantastic. That's fantastic. So now we have a ship, and we have a little farm. Farm works not too bad. See, it's filling up slowly. Yeah, it'll slowly fill up. Cool. So I mean a couple of these, and that's pretty much all we'll need. So I guess the idea with all this is like, we can't go to the desert, right? We can't go. I don't know why I took damage there. I was outside. It's so stupid. We can't go to the desert. Because why can't we go to the desert? I don't know why we can't go to the desert. We just can't go to the desert. Ah, the enemy is there. The enemy is in the desert, so we can't go there, right? So we kind of need to have like an alternative, you know. And why is the desert so important? Well, the desert is so important because it has oil, and that's one of the early things that we can farm. That's going to give us money, so we can launch weapons and vehicles and all that kind of stuff, right? So like without that, you know, we don't really have much. So this is cool. This is really cool, actually. Really, really cool. Yeah, there we go. Now I should be able to just plop that right down on there. I should make these there we go. Like that. Because it caught all of them. It just sat there and it caught all of them. So if it can rest right in there. Nice. What else do we need? Probably some more lights, right? We'll need some spotlights and some. So that's what I'm going to do on my own time here. I'll add some spotlights to it. I'll add a few more things. But that is wicked. We got 35 grand. It's almost, you know, like it's almost as good as running trailers, right? Because it's there, it's steady. While we play the game. I don't know what that is there. What is that? What's a crab? Just sitting in the water. Yep. Alright. Maybe it'll disappear. Alright, well that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Here, you know what we'll do? We'll make a... I'll try and make a better screenshot here. We'll take a picture of the boat, and that'll be our screenshot. To this side, or do we want to take it from this? We'll take it from this side. I think it's a neat little crab ship. It's a good setup, you know. It's decent. It's decent. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. And there's gonna be some more other content coming out. Like I said, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's pretty much all I can do at this point in time. But that's it. Thank you.